Namaste. Welcome to the inaugural reading at the monthly Krishna Katha Book Club. As it is March with the celebrations for Gaura Purnima, the book we will begin with is The Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada completed Teachings of Lord Chaitanya in 1967, and it was published in 1968. The reading in this book club is taken from that original edition. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada wrote Teachings of Lord Chaitanya many years before completing the full-length Chaitanya Charitamrita. And this book is a summary study of Lord Chaitanya's teachings. In the preface, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada concludes, "One has to suffer or enjoy the fruits of one's activities, and nobody can check the laws of material nature which govern such things. As long as one is engaged in such activities, one is sure to be baffled in attempting to attain the goal of life. I hope, therefore, most sincerely, that by understanding the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, human society will have a new light of spiritual life, opening the field of activities for the pure soul." Tat Sat, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, March 14, 1968. Birthday of Lord Chaitanya. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Temple, New York, New York. Even the drawings in the book were made under the guidance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. As the artist described, he oversaw my drawings for the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. He described in detail, for example, how the interior of Jagannath Puri temple looked, how the priest was sitting on the edge of the altar receiving the garlands to offer to the Lord, how the lighting inside the temple room looked, etc. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada personally described and watched over the development of each drawing. He conceived of each work in all its details, and we simply carried them out according to his instructions. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya is a remarkable book which answers definitively the unanswered questions burning within a person's heart. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami's chapter, titled The Beauty of Krishna, is a description of the most sublime poetic achievements in all mystic literature. We will now read a quotation from chapter 10, The Beauty of Krishna, pages 92 to 93. Lord Chaitanya very much relished all these verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, which he explained to Sanatan. In particular, he explained the verse from the 9th canto, 9th chapter, 24th verse as follows. The gopis used to relish the beauty of Krishna as a ceremony of perpetual enjoyment. They enjoyed the beautiful face of Krishna, his beautiful ears with earrings, his broad forehead and his smile. And while enjoying the sight of Krishna's beauty, they used to criticize the defect of the Creator, Brahma, for the separation from their vision of Krishna by the momentary blinking of their eyelids. The Vedic hymn, which is known as Kama Gayatri, describes the face of Krishna as the king of all moons. In metaphorical language, there are many different moons, and they are all one in Krishna. The moon of the mouth, the moon of the cheeks, the moon spots of sandalwood pulp, the beauty moon of the fingertips of his hand, and the tip of his toes. In this way there are 24.5 moons. And Krishna is the central figure of all these different kinds of moons. The dancing movement of Krishna's earrings, eyes, and eyebrows are very attractive to the damsels of Vraja. Activities in devotional service increase the sense of devotional service. What else is there for the two eyes to see beyond the face of Krishna? One cannot sufficiently see Krishna with only two eyes, and one feels incapable and thus becomes bereaved. Such bereavement is slightly reduced when one criticizes the power of the Creator. The unsatiated seer of the face of Krishna then laments as follows: I do not have thousands of eyes. I have only 2 eyes, and even these 2 eyes are disturbed by the movements of the eyelids. So it is to be understood that the Creator of this body is not very intelligent. He is not conversant in the art of ecstasy. He is simply a prosaic creator. He does not know how to fix things in different positions for only seeing Krishna. The gopis' minds are always engaged in relishing the sweetness of Krishna's body. He is the ocean of beauty, and his beautiful face, his beautiful smile, and the lustre of his body are always attractive to the gopis' mind. In the Krishna Karnamrita, these 3 things have been described as sweet, sweeter, and sweetest. When there are 3 kinds of contamination in the constitutional body, it is called convulsion. So similarly, A perfect devotee of Krishna attains a stage of convulsion when he is so overwhelmed by seeing the beauty of Krishna's body, his face, and the beauty of Krishna's smile. This ocean of transcendental convulsion before Krishna's beauty sometimes continues without any treatment. Just as with ordinary convulsions, a physician does not allow one to drink water for relief. The devotee increasingly feels the absence of Krishna, because without him, one cannot drink the nectar of his beauty. When there is the transcendental sound of Krishna's flute, the devotee's anxiety to hear that flute penetrates the covering of this material world and enters into the spiritual sky. And the transcendental sound of the flute enters into the ears of the followers of the gopis. The sound of Krishna's flute always resides within the ear of the gopis and increases their ecstasy. At that time, when it is heard, no other sound can enter into the ear, and in their family activities they are not able to reply properly because all these beautiful sounds are vibrating. Thus, Lord Chaitanya explained the transcendental constitution of Krishna, his expansions, his bodily luster, and everything connected with him. In short, Lord Chaitanya explained Krishna as he is. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. These readings may seem very esoteric to us, but the more that we chant Krishna's names and the more that we hear about Krishna, the more that they will settle in our hearts. The book reading for April will be another extract from the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, and then the reading for May will be from the Sri Ishopanishad. Namaste.